Good morning, everybody. So it is day two. We ended up going home last night, and because it was like 15 minutes to the house, so we went home, kind of did a repacking on the Jeep. I pulled the video off of the SD cards and got them on the hard drives, cleared everything up, and we ate pizza last night. But it is 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:15. We've been driving since about 6. And we decided to stop right outside of Caryville, brew another cup of coffee, and we are off of the military reservation, so Eglin Air Force Base. So we made it off of that, and the airspace is cleared up. So Caryville, coming into it, you cross over a pretty big bridge, and we decided to pull in. But this is the entrance into the little pull off. There's like a little picnic area there, but you can see from the rain it's pretty flooded through here, and they've got the old railroad bridge, and it's pretty nice. The water's really high though. But we're gonna get the drone out, make another cup of coffee, and then continue on. We're hoping to hit the swamp today, and that should be some more kind of off-road terrain. This morning we've done about 20 to 25 miles, and it's all been hardball, so asphalt and just cruising. So every now and then we throw the camera on, but it's just trying to make the miles today, and anything cool that we see, we're stopping and throwing the cameras out and getting that for you guys. But let's get that drone up and see what it looks like from the air. What's up, y'all? So we're about 55 miles in to day 2, and just made a left-hand turn, and we got Harlabor Creek Cemetery here, and then it's even over on that side as well. We're actually marking it on the Onyx so that people will know, but it's pretty neat. It's a lot of this type of road that we've been on for a while now. Nothing crazy, no hard terrain or anything like that, just the gravel roads. But we're gonna continue on, and we're definitely trying to hit the swamp, which is like a national or a state park, something like that. Trying to get there, because the terrain's supposed to be pretty decent and should be pretty fun. But yeah, we'll get to going. If we see anything else, we'll bring you guys back. So we've decided to fly the drone again in the middle of nowhere. It's apparent this area may at one time been had plans for major development. There's all sorts of roads that suggest somebody had planned out some pretty significant residential areas, and for one reason or another, that fell through. Okay, here's your workout. Did it help did my verbal clues help?
Yep. Sure did.
Okay, so he's gonna try to program this thing. It's gonna follow us or fly parallel?
Fly parallel to us.
You're gonna fly parallel. I just want you to know his dad taught him all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Did you check the app?
Fly zone.
Did that give you confidence? It didn't give me confidence. All right, we're gonna take it off from the top of the Jeep. There we go. going on, everybody? So got an update. We're in Apalachicola, I think I said that right, National Forest, and we're getting ready to take this bypass trail. It goes to an old abandoned bridge. It's a narrow trail, and it says it's a little bit more difficult to get down it, but just turning right off the road, that's kind of what we got going on in front of us. So we're gonna get the GoPro set up and get this footage, and then from there we're gonna get to where it Wise, and there's a difficult trail, and we're gonna actually take the difficult trail. We're not gonna take the regular trail, and so we're gonna bring you along, and hopefully we make it. And I'm really wondering what Florida's difficult rating is, or hard. So my gut is telling me it's water and mud, so we're about to find out. All right, stay tuned. How's everyone doing? So end of day 2. Today, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It was rough, lack of a better term. But anyways, kind of want to show you guys like an after action report, kind of like what we do or what I do when we get to like a campsite. So I have to work in the morning for a little bit. So I've got my tablet with cell service, and the big thing was making sure that we had enough service with the WeBoost for me to access the data so I can work for that 30 minutes that I need to. So that's why we chose this campsite. It gave the best service. So we get here, we're pretty isolated. There's a Chester the molester van over there. It's got an old lady in it with a little dog. But on our way here, we actually ran across multiple sites that had multiple Chester molester vans there. I'm talking like the old school Chevrolet, freaking no rear windows vans, and tucked back in the woods. And they had enough shit strewn out around it that you could tell that they've been there a while. So we kept going, and it's like find a pretty secluded campsite and find something with good cell service. So this is where we landed. But so this is kind of the back of the Jeep, what we're doing right now. You know, I got my Miller Lattes going. We've got the MacBook Pro. I'm pulling all footage off of all the GoPros right now and saving them to my 2 extreme hard drives. We got music going. We've got the iPad mini that we run the Onyx GPS with the fat trail on there. And we got one EcoFlow here. We've got another one charging everything up. We got the kind of video box. It's got the drone, all the batteries, chargers, you name it in there. But we got the light pole set up. That's where I'm sleeping tonight. I actually put up my bare butt hammock, and then my dad has his big Agnes. This is what he actually hiked the AT and used this tent on the AT. Did all, what, 2,400 miles? Yep. 2,400 miles from Georgia to Mount Katahdin in Maine. So he's sleeping in that. Kind of got stuff all over. These are these really small, they fold up pretty small camping chairs. We got those set up for a little bit later. But we got the tool bag. It's got the dude wipes in it. It's got the shit paper in it. My bag, that's the coffee box. And yeah, we're just hanging out, kind of planning the next day, and trying to get all this footage pulled off. So what I do is I'll put the SD card in, and then I plug one hard drive in at a time, and I pull all the video off, right? And I put it, and I have everything. Hopefully this is clear on here. So we'll go to the hard drive. So we got the Florida Adventure Trail, right? Day 1, day 2, day 3, all of it. But everything's labeled because I have my GoPros labeled. So everything's there. And we were doing camera 2. Let's see. Just so you guys can kind of recap. So there. This is what we're looking at. Kind of reliving today's ass hattery. So that's what we do. Sit here, pull the camera footage off. The one that's on the roof, that camera's actually still up there. Thing's been dead for, I don't know, 4 hours now, and I just left it up there. But yeah, anyways, getting all the camera footage pulled off, and just hanging out, drinking beers. I think tomorrow, so we're actually, where are we at right now? We are southwest of Tallahassee. So we are still in the state park, but we're on the outskirts of it. And what we were thinking is tomorrow, based on how we're driving it, because we're not rushing it or anything, we're getting on the road / trail, and we're driving, right? When it's something interesting, we're turning GoPros on, right? Doing the video. But when we hit hardball, right, asphalt, concrete, whatever you want to call it. Right? We just set the cruise and we go. Yes, it's part of the fat. It's part of, you know, hey, I did the Florida Adventure Trail, check mark. But the only cool things you see is we came across a couple general stores we stopped at, did a little bit of footage on those, ate food, hung out. But the fun is, in my opinion, is the actual off-road part. So finding those gravel, those dirt, those swamp roads and cruising down them, that's what makes the fat, in my opinion. So that's what I focus on. So we're able to make up miles. The gentleman who created this, I think his name was Josh, might have been Josh, I may be wrong, but the gentleman who created it 2 years ago, well, mapped it, I should say, he said 6 days. That's averaging 120, 130 miles a day. And, you know, 6 days you can get it done. But the way that we're doing it, I think we're actually going to be done in, today's day 2, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 to 5 days. I would say we're done, because I think we're going to hit Ocala tomorrow. And then from Ocala, shoot north, and then we may be able to hit the that Georgia Florida line and actually finish the trail on Tuesday. So we'll see. Some of the terrain that's coming up, we're looking at it, and it's kind of mimicking some of the stuff we found today. So it all depends. I mean, we've got all week to do this, so we're gonna get back at it. I'm gonna drink some more beers, get some of this footage for you guys, make sure none of it gets corrupted, and get it all over these hard drives where I know it's safe, and get a good night's sleep, and then we'll reconvene in the morning.